Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, July 24th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I nurture my inner child. And today we have some really great astro going on. And we have a few little things that may cause some hiccups. And I'm going to actually start with hiccups because I think this is kind of an underlying energy that we need to look at with the sun in Leo. And once again, just like yesterday, I pulled the isolation card. And what came up today with the isolation card is the fact that many of us, many of our inner children, carry the energy of abandonment. Whether it's abandonment via family members, lovers, friends, God even, there can be that energy of isolation or abandonment, feeling that loneliness, feeling like you don't quite belong, feeling like nobody really gets you, feeling like nobody's there for you. Now, what came along with this, looking at this, is that a lot of times that isolation or that feeling of abandonment, especially as we are adults, comes because we have left behind a part of ourselves. And often that part that we've left behind is inner child based. So this is your opportunity to really nurture and strengthen your bond with your inner child. And just notice if you're feeling any of that loneliness, if you're feeling any of that abandonment, and see where can you feed the energy into yourself, give to yourself, and nurture yourself into recognizing you're never alone, that you are divinely surrounded by so many beings. You know, like that quote from the Talmud, there's every blade of grass has an angel whispering, grow over it. You have that. You have so many of those beings that are with you, including yourself. So hold space for that. Where I think that's going to come up, we have the moon connecting to Mars at 26 degrees. That's the moon finishing up in Pisces. This may show up in your dreams because this is happening when many of us are asleep. At least those of us in the States will be asleep. So just notice if any of those feelings of isolation or loneliness come up in your dreams. That connection is happening at 26 degrees, which is a degree of showing up. So it's a call, if you're feeling that energy, to show up for yourself. We also today have that Venus-Pluto yod thing happening still. So the yod pointing right at Venus, pointing at Venus and Leo, reminding us of our worth. But Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, which is like upending, some of that old stuff, which could be some of these old isolation, abandonment issues. So just notice that and hold your light, hold your love, hold yourself. Nurture that inner child so that she or he or it or whatever you like to consider your inner child can utilize the amazing firepower energy that is online today. So after the moon finishes connecting with Mars, the moon is going to shift into Aries. So moon in Aries, sun in Leo, this is firepower to the max. We are ready to dive in. We are ready to move on our creative projects. We are ready to have some fun. But I want to remind you that hopefully this fun is fun that is nurturing to your inner child. Don't just jump from thing to thing to thing because you have the energy, surging through you with this moon and the sun in Leo. But do things that fill you, that make you, make you feel your own love. We end the day with the moon connecting to Saturn. So moon in Aries, Saturn in Sagittarius. This is 10 degrees, so it's still reminding you of your worth. There's still some major worth lessons helping us get through these abandoned isolation stuff. But this may also be a call for you to actually get some stuff done that you've had on your to-do list. This is an amazing energy with some amazing firepower behind it. So if there's stuff that you've wanted to get done that's going to make you feel good having it done, for me, I need to wash my sheets, and I know I'm going to be yes, I washed my sheets, I'm so happy. Just little things like that are going to they help you feel good about yourself. They help you feel good in your life. Put a little of that into there. And I have to mention, I was listening to Abraham, because I love Abraham, and they had this great quote, and I'm putting this out there for this energy today because I think it's so uplifting. And the quote is, I'm giving into the possibility of happiness. Or not just the possibility of happiness, I'm giving into the probability of happiness. So let that help, bolster you into the energy today. The other cards that I have, along with isolation, how beautiful. I have healing and I have understanding. So, there's some great opportunity for you to really understand what's going on behind and under the surface with this energy. It could feel intense for a little bit. This 2 degree, that is that Cancer degree. And although we just went through Cancer energy, we still get to work with it. So work with it. Work with yourself. Hold that understanding for yourself. And I also have, dropping my cards, the moment-to-moment card. So this may be kind of one of those up and down things like, oh, you wake up and it's fine, and then it comes in as the astro shifts. Just be present with yourself. And even more so than that, my other card that I have, Alpaca, Curiosity. Get curious about your experience, about what you're feeling, and how you can show up for yourself. Use this energy of curiosity to dive in deeper, to get to know yourself and show up for yourself. Because as you get to know yourself and show up for yourself, those little abandonment issues will just kind of, I don't know, twinkle, twinkle, little star away. So that is it for today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.